When I took over our claims department in 2014, we had around 20 people in the billing office. But we also had over 4,000 open claim denials when I started. No joke, it was very alarming. I had 4 people working denial for the various specialties, and then I had 2.5 people posting remits, and they had to get those remits posted quickly so that those denials could be worked quickly and so that we could get that money in the door quickly. We were retrieving charges electronically, but they were still going in and looking at every single ticket to make sure that what was on those tickets was correct before we sent them out the door. And we had a scrubber, but they still had to look at every single one of those tickets before it went out the door. We did have 4,000 open denials. We had charges that were billed that we knew we were going to deny, and they denied frequently. And my denial specialists were having to sort through all of these denials that they knew they were going to deny and they knew just needed to be written off, but they had to work through those before they could get to the other denials. And it really bothered me that they were spending so much time focusing on those that we shouldn't have to deal with before they could get to the ones that really needed to be worked. Prior to going to Encoda, we're using several different systems just to kind of work a denial. Whenever they'd pull up the remit and see the remark codes, they'd view the remark codes and the reason codes, and then they'd go out to the website and pull that up and see what was that reason code, what's that remark code. Then they'd go back to CPS and figure out what they needed to do with it from there. I had these pain points and I knew exactly what they were, and I was looking for a solution for them. It wasn't for me necessarily about increasing collections, although increasing collections is great and we want to do that for sure, but it was really, I knew there had to be a better way, and I knew if we could kind of fix those areas that the rest of it would come. And so that was really my focus. So we built the rules. I've set up rules based on taxonomy codes, set on providers, set on codes, any number of things. I've had them looking for modifiers. We stop the drug codes that go out to make sure that NDC and NDC units are on there. So we've got a whole range of rules that are set up. With the rules that are set up, not only can it stop that claim and alert them that something needs to be done, but it also can be set up to just fix it. We don't look at every claim anymore before it goes out the door. We retrieve them, we batch them, and it scrubs, and it just stops the ones that my charge entry people, my coders need to look at. So they're just working those exceptions instead of looking at every single claim. And those claims are getting out the door so much quicker. In addition to that, it's reducing the number of denials on the back end because we're fixing them on the front end. And the denials that we're getting for codes that we already know we're going to deny are being written off, and they don't ever have to touch those. They're coming in, the remits are being processed. The ones that really truly need to be worked are stopped and put on a queue so that my staff can work them, and the rest of them are not ever touched. The rules on the back end have been amazing because I know those codes that are going to deny every time for those specific payers, so they automatically write off. So it's really created a way for my denial people to work the denials that they need to work and not be busy with the other side of things. There are a number of things that they don't have to touch anymore. My remittances post automatically, and we aren't spending those times doing that either. My staff is amazed at how much they can get done. I have had them come up to me and say, "I'm done. What else do you need me to do?" And it's amazing. It's a wonderful thing to hear them say that. It pays for itself.